Hola chicos, hola chicas. In GCSE Spanish, you need to describe a place. It could be a city, una ciudad. It could be your local area, your neighborhood, un barrio, or it could be your school, un colegio. Now, today we are going to learn 7 amazing expressions that you can use to describe any place in Spanish. These expressions are really simple, and some of them are verbs. We start with es, está, hay, hace falta, lo mejor es que, lo peor es que, y se puede. Comenzamos. Let's go. And we are going to do it traveling to Spain. We are in London now, but we are going to travel to Spain, and we are going to visit 3 top cities in Spain using these 7 expressions to describe place. So, vámonos. This is the 7 expressions to describe a place in Spanish. We start with the first one. Es. It is. Really simple. You basically say the name of the city, San Sebastián. In this case, we're going to be the first city that we're going to see from Spain. And mi ciudad, my city, mi barrio, my neighborhood, mi colegio, my school, and then es. And then what you can do is just describe the place with some adjectives. Now, if you see here the adjective ending in a E or in a consonant, that means that it doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine. All the words are masculine or feminine in Spanish, all the nouns, and ciudad is feminine, and barrio, for example, or colegio are masculine. But remember, if you're using an adjective ending in O, like turístico, you need to change that to turística if you want to talk about a city. It's called gender agreement. And you can hear some adjectives. For example, ruidoso, noisy, antiguo, old, moderno, modern, tranquilo, quiet. Number 2 is está. It means it is, but especially for the location. So if you want to talk about the location of the city, of the place, you use está and no es. For example, San Sebastián está en España. You can talk about Londres está en Inglaterra. So in here, you go the countries or even the city if you talk about a neighborhood or a school. Then you can say as well, está cerca, close, cerca, close from the coast, or lejos, far away from the coast, lejos de la playa, o cerca de la montaña, cerca de la montaña o lejos de la montaña. Cerca, close. Lejos, far away. Hay o no hay. Hay in Spanish means there is or there are. And I put in there the I because it's similar. The pronunciation is similar to I in English. And in here you describe what there is in the city. En mi ciudad hay monumentos. En mi ciudad hay restaurantes. Un ayuntamiento, a town hall. You can say as well that in your city there is a lot of pollution. En mi ciudad hay contaminación. Or in my city there is not a lot of noise. En mi ciudad no hay mucho ruido. Hay and no hay. Number 4 is one of my favorites. Hace falta. This expression in Spanish actually means when somewhere, a place or a city, a neighborhood, or a school needs something, lack of something. So in your city, maybe you need a hospital, or your city needs a hospital. En mi ciudad hace falta un hospital. Or maybe in your city, you need a school, or the city needs a school. En mi ciudad, hace falta un colegio. O hace falta un parque. Hace falta. Something is needed, basically. Lo mejor es que. The best thing is that. Lo mejor es que hay carriles bici. The best thing is there is cycle lanes. Lo mejor es que es grande, moderna, divertida. Lo mejor es que is positive. The best thing is that. And opposite to number 5 is lo peor es que. The worst thing is that. Lo peor es que hay contaminación, for example. O lo peor es que es ruidosa, noisy. Es peligrosa, dangerous. Es pequeña, small. Lo peor es que. Se puede, plus any verb ending in R. Se puede in Spanish means one can do something, or you can actually do something. For example, se puede surfear. One can surf, or you can actually surf in there. Se puede visitar monumentos. One can visit monuments. And check out in here the verb ending in R. This is really important. After se puede, the verb ends in R. Another example. Se puede comer tapas. One can eat tapas. For Granada, we are going to use one writing frame to show you how important it is to use these 7 vocabulary structures in your writing when you describe a place. In here, we go a paragraph. One of our students, they wrote about Granada. So as you can see, there's a lot of words in here that probably you don't really know, probably you already know. But what we can say is that this student particularly use all these structures. Use es in here to describe the city. Está, the second one, to describe the location of the city of Granada. Hay, there is. Hace falta, something is needed. And then these two, lo mejor es que, the best thing is that. And lo peor es que, the worst thing is that. And then use se puede twice. Se puede visitar, you can visit. And se puede esquiar, you can ski. What I'm going to show you is if you're using this writing frame and these vocabulary structures, you will get most of the writing done. What you need to do is adapt it to the place you're describing. If you're describing your school, or if you're describing any other place like your local area or the city. What we're going to do now is we're going to use this to describe London as a model example, and then you can use it in your own writing. So, Londres es grande. Londres está en Inglaterra. En Londres hay un río. En Londres hace falta carriles bici. Lo mejor de Londres es la cultura. Lo peor de Londres es el tráfico. En Londres se puede visitar monumentos.